Oscar 4, Sierra Bravo Foxtrot here in Anianta, keeping warm by the wood fire and prepared for the warm weather to come. Thanks for checking on us.
You're quite welcome. Thank you for checking in with us
Hello.
regularly. Let's see if JR is up there listening. KK4CWX. JR? All right, how about Philip and Allgood? KQ4ETC. Philip?
Evening, Owen. Yeah, it's Philip, Kilo, Quebec 4, Echo Tango Charlie over here trying to stay warm.
All right, well, I'm trying to do it, but my central heat don't like to stay running long. It's probably time for a new unit, but I'm going to try to make this one last me a little longer. Well, all righty, Philip. You take it easy. You got any ice left, or is it all melted off?
Oh, it's all melted off. The ground sure is hard. I've noticed walking out there, but boy, it's been cold in this shack here. I've been running 2 heaters trying to keep it warm, so yeah, I'm looking forward to some warmer weather. Anyway, back to you, and you have a good evening, Owen.
You too, Philip. Take care. Centerpoint Dave, K4DXY. Are you in Centerpoint Dave, K4?
Sorry about that.
How about Dylan Oniana, KO4?
How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Central Alabama Simplex Net. I'm a little behind, but here we are.
How about Jimmy, K3RSG? Matt, KC8DSB, are you on frequency?
KC8DSB?
All right, well, good evening to you, sir. Is Miss Angela there with you?
No, unfortunately not. She just left a little while ago to go to work tonight.
All right, you want to relay her in?
I sure can. KN4YOK, Kilo November 4 Yankee Oscar Kilo Angela.
Fantastic. All right, well, thanks for checking in, Matt. I guess the snow and ice have all melted there by now.
Sorry, what was your very last part? There was another station that came in there.
I don't remember. Senior moment.
No worries.
All right, you take care. Mr. Pete, Alpha Charlie 4 Lima Alpha.
Hang on. Jimbo, go ahead.
Did you get that, Daryl?
Got him.
All right, good deal. Thanks, Jim.
Oh, you're welcome. Good evening, Owen and Daryl and the Simplex net from AC4LA. We were finally up in a heat wave. We're up around 30 degrees, but it'll get better next week. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, great job, Owen. Carry on, AC4LA. Back to net.
All right, thank you, Pete, for checking in. Let me go back to my list here. Let's see. Buddy probably won't hear me because I'm not pointing at it, but Kilo Charlie 4 Bravo Charlie, Buddy. Kilo Delta 4 Quebec Yankee Romeo, Alan. Colton and Hart Hansville, KO4NAC.
That's me. KO4NAC. Good to be here, Owen. No traffic.
Thank you so much for showing up, Colton. Y'all let you know.
I did, actually. It was real hard to get out of my driveway there for a while. So I hunkered down. I had a bunch of groceries and had a good old time here at my house. It was pretty awesome, to be honest.
That was great. Well, this week we're going to let you have rain.
Hey, I'll take it as long as it warms up just a little bit.
Okey-doke. Well, thank you for checking in. I'm going to move right along and catch Jimmy, hopefully, KN40KY. Jimmy?
What a good film.
Good evening, Owen. Daryl, KN40KY out here in Eastern Blunt.
All right. I know you had to have ice.
I did. It was a thin sheet right there. After about a day and a half to the second day, it just about gone.
Well, that's all right. That's good. Well, I hope we're done with them for the year.
You and me both. I'd like to see them 60-degree days that they're hollering about. I welcome them, even if it does have rain with it.
I hear you. I want you to do me a favor. I'm going to try to pick up Terry in Piedmont. I may need you to help me with him.
Well, just go right ahead. I shot him a text there a little bit ago. I don't know if he was busy, but I told him last time I spoke with him that you was been that way to try to get him.
All right. Well, let me see if he can hear me now. November 4, Tango Foxtrot, November. Terry in Piedmont, are you on frequency? I didn't hear him. See if you can raise him.
N4 TFN, KN4 OKY. You on the frequency? I'm not hearing him either right there. He was down with a bug last time I talked with him right there. I was thinking he was getting over it right there, but I don't know. He may still have it.
All right. Well, let me let you run. My transformer's getting hot over here. But thank you for checking in, and thank you for the relay.
No problem. Back to net control, KN4 OKY.
All right. How about Tony in Vinemont, AK4UW? Tony? Let's see if we got John in Hayden, KJ4QDF. John.
We done got it.
Okay. Jason, KO4FMN. KO4FMN.
All right. Let's keep going through their roster, but in the meantime, what I'm going to do here is put in the website for this and QRZ. So what QRZ is you can, when you hear a call sign, just go on QRZ and look it up if you want to know more information about them. I'll put that in the stream chat right now.
Calls as I have it, Daryl. I'd like to secure it this time, please.
Thank you, Owen. I appreciate you. Thanks for getting all the relays in.
You're quite welcome. Good night.
Okay, enjoy that hotter weather starting tomorrow. It's gonna be, it'll be cold in the morning, but it's gonna warm up and it won't go above freezing tomorrow night. Thank goodness. So, anyway, it should be a nice day tomorrow. Gary, this is WD4IGK in the Central Alabama Simplex net. Who wants to check in? Whiskey 4 Romeo November X-ray. JR and Grayson. Good evening, Daryl, and good evening to the net.
All right. I don't know where that's at.
All right, JR, we got you, W4R next, and Grayswell. You are on the log. Who's at the station in there?
Matter of fact, I might get my Jankopotamus out here. Let's see about this. I got two of these, y'all. This one was $60.
Hill, we got you.
And I think this one was like
maybe
60 or
who's the kilo Mike Force
another $60 or $90 or something like that. So I got two of these Jankopotamus laptops.
Oh, Devin, good
Thanks to
you
HRCC for that. I actually
in?
kind of want to play around with this other one. And I'm going to bring up QRZ in the background so we can kind of maybe keep track of stuff like this.
Got her down.
And I've been wanting to test the battery life on these. Just get that out of the foreground, eh? Is that better? We're in lurking mode right now as well, so we're just listening.
Here's what I got so far. I got, let's see, N4HLM, Mark, we got you. We got KM4WYO, Jamie, got you. KM4JAM, John, we got you. I missed another station. Who was the other station in there?
All right. Let me check on my stuff.
KO4 November Mike Tango, Mike and Jasper. We got you down, Mike.
How's my audio? If
You
you guys
too,
are in the
thanks.
chat.
Who's the other station in there? November Zulu 2 Oscar. Got you down. Sounding good. NR4J, you got everything ready for the weekend?
NR4J. All right. I'm going to crank up this guy.
Okay, we've been spreading the word.
Let's get this keyboard out.
I believe it will.
Let's pull this old janky jank out of here and see what's going on. I've been doing some research today on some of this ham radio
so
stuff.
I can find it on William Houghton Road.
Oh, buddy. Pulse point.
Roger.
Anybody ever heard of that? Kind of an interesting idea.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Mark. Who else wants to check in?
Oh, dear. I have no idea how to work this. So if you don't know, I am a Mac user. Oh, my goodness. I missed it.
All right. Here's what I got so far. We got Keith, KQ4CST. Got you down, Keith. Thank you for checking in. We got Halen, K4UAP. Got you down. Thank you for checking in. And we got Roger, KK4UAP.
So I'm a Mac guy.
Who is the other station in there I missed?
Also, I'm keeping my squelch up pretty high here because I don't really want to. Here, I'll give you an example. So,
who's the other station in there?
Yeah. Yep. You know what I mean?
W4JTS in Gardendale, JT.
Cool. Oh man, we can hear Gardendale just fine from here, even with our squelch at about half. So that is good to know. Wow.
Kilo 4 station, come back.
But I don't want to hear all that static right now. I just want to hear kind of people that I can hear. If I really wanted to nerd out, I could put some headphones on and listen with the squelch off and turn the volume way down. But I don't really want to do that right now. So we're just going to kind of.
Who else wants to check in?
Turn this guy down just a little bit.
X-ray Alpha, Tim and
Pinson. All right.
WD4 X-ray.
So.
Tim, we got you.
All right. ADHD moment. Let's go back to this Jankoponymous. I don't really know how to operate Windows stuff, so y'all got to bear with me. And we're going to go to QRZ and look up some of these guys and see how far away they are. You know, they say they're city.
Hello,
but,
Lee. KQ4BAC. Got you down.
See, I don't know shit about this.
Who else is in there?
Okay. QRZ. So I have to charge this in a couple days actually, and it sat out in my truck in the very cold weather, and it says it has 4 hours and 42 minutes, 83% battery time left on this guy. So that's really not too bad.
Not so far.
It's better than I actually expected.
Rob W4RBN and Tim, we got you, KK4 or KO4CHB. Good to hear you tonight.
All right.
Yeah, who's winning, by the way? As if I didn't know already. I'm sure.
Let's see.
Kansas City's winning, right?
H, that should be ON. Yeah, so this is the guy right now, net control. This will be Owen and a couple other folks. How's that looking?
Yeah, I hope to catch you on 6-2 after the net.
Yeah, 6'2". So that's where we'll probably be rag chewing.
Always.
Let's check on that. I got that in memory. I'm gonna pop right over to that. Yep, right here. 14662. That should be in repeater book. I'm gonna hop over to repeater book as well. Just have that kind of in another tab.
Bobby, good to hear you. KO4BSH. Got you down on the line.
Repeater book. Boom. Hey, I need to put that in the chat notes, huh?
Go ahead, Ray. All right. That session come back.
Might have been me, Daryl, KQ4ESQ.
KQ4ESQ. John?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you down, John.
Roger, roger. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, John.
Cool. Bunch of resources in the chat. I know it's, you're going to have to really dig through the chat to find it. Yeah, it's just exploding because I'm so popular, So.
All right, Marshall, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, KT4UWA, and Thomas, come back. Oh, I copied you. Just everybody checking in, but I got you down. You sound good on it.
Repeater book.
You too, thanks. Who's the other station in there? Jimbo, you got me somebody else?
All right.
Go ahead and see if you can get a few more people out your way.
Oh, there's also radio reference. That's a really good one. Yeah, all this is free. Radio reference has a lot of stuff for. Oh goodness. You can look up your local fire dispatch. You can look up police dispatch as long as they're not using a mode like a digital mode that's encrypted. And listen, if you have like a cheap bow thing, let's see. I think I gave $20 for this guy. So you can listen to almost anything on 2 meters and 70 centimeters with this. Just don't transmit. You guys know the rules. You're smart. But yeah, you can listen to a lot of stuff with that gauge for $20. Amateur radio. Here we go. Oh, call sign. We need to go back to that. So we have that queried, ready to go. Radio reference is good. Let's go back to the repeater book. We're going to go to North American repeaters, and it's going to bring up a map. Yeah, here's our map. We're going to go to the great state of Alabama. And we are on 2 meters. Oh dear, we got ads. Get out of here. Fuck off. What browser am I using on this? This is... I don't even know what this browser is called. I just got this thing. Alright. We'll figure that out later. Yeah, so here are all the Alabama repeaters. Blurry? Yes, that'll be blurry. I probably can't say much of that either.
That's a first for the Simplex net. Live first on the Simplex net. Yeah? I guess so. Okay, thanks.
or die. Alright, it's KN4 OKY system with Alabama Simplex net. Anybody wishing to check in, please call now.
Cool. KO4 OKY, right?
Kilo 4, Golf Tango Echo. Jeff and Jasper, gotcha. Anybody else?
Did this guy say KO4 OKY? KO.
KN4 SRO. Good evening, Warren. KN4 SRO. Good to hear you over
Logging
there.
required. Okay.
There, good to hear you.
No problem.
All
I
right,
just remember my
anybody else
password. Oh my goodness. Look at your call sign or username. KO4 and AC. KO4. Kid HC. Kilo Oscar 4 number. I just got to remember my
Anybody can hear me right there. Wishing to check in on the Simplex
my
net.
password. I can find that out real
Call
quick.
now.
Bear with me.
Kilo Juliet 4. Come back with that suffix again right there in Piedmont.
Charlie, over.
Got you. Charlie Yankee Lima. And what did you say that name was again?
Awesome.
We got you, Josh.
Luckily, I wrote that down.
Glad you checking in right there from Piedmont. Trying to give Terry a holler there. N4 TFN, but
I don't
hadn't
want to
heard
save
if
it
he
on
might
his
be still
computer
under
yet.
the weather. But appreciate you checking in right there, Josh. All right, anybody else wishing to check in, please call now.
KO4 OKY. If I remember correctly. No, it can't be. This guy says it says he's in Florida.
Anybody else?
It
Call
might
now.
be KN4. Okay. KN4 OKY. Aniana. Yeah. Awesome.
2 or 3 of them.
Jimmy. I've actually never made a QSO.
Roger, thank you. Listen up for me.
So what you can do is go from biography to
Sure
detail
will. I'm listening all the
and
time.
check in on all their stuff. So this guy's got his general. WD4IGK is actually Daryl, not Owen. We can check on that.
Hey, Bob. Got you down.
Okay.
4 a.m.
There he is.
I heard
Old
Steve
Daryl.
in Adamsville. Was that you, Steve? Roger on that.
Got that extra. Got the detail. 8,126
Right,
That's pretty
right.
impressive.
Down. I'm doing good.
Let's check on
This warmer weather.
NAC.
Roger on that. It was 8 degrees this morning.
I got a whole 213 lookups. Look at there.
We'll be singing Misdemeanor Alley at come Tuesday.
Oh goodness! I hope this is good quality, y'all. I'm gonna
y'all
kind of
might
upgrade
have to buy her
this.
negative. She sings about catching the rain on her window. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Okay, I got you. Roger. Thanks a much. Roger. Okay, who else wants to check in? Bob, we got you in there. I'll probably see you Wednesday, between 11:30 and 12. Roger. Take care. Who else wants to check in? Alright, WD4IGK, the Central Alabama Simplex net. Come now.
Alright, hopefully that's okay. Alright. If I do this more often, y'all, I'm going to get a good setup, I promise. Okay? Everybody cool? Don't yell at me. Or yell at me. I don't really give a damn.
Yeah, 4VBM, got you down.
Alright, what was it?
Central Alabama Simplex net. Come now.
Real quick, I'm going to go over to 6.2. Yep, I think that's, yeah, well, I got it on memory, so.
Alright, WD4
I'll explain that later. I'm thinking about making a video on like how to operate these guys and stuff. This is my power supply. This is my Yaesu 2980R. This is my jank Potamus for $60. Thinking about doing an antenna video. Maybe, you know, creating some content. I don't know. So, you know, appreciate the camaraderie.
Did you get that, Darryl?
Now go ahead.
That was Whiskey 4 WJR. Is that correct on that suffix?
Whiskey 4 WJR. Let's check that. I'm getting distracted.
Right in the noise level right there, but I can hear him some. Try it again, W4.
Oh, I pressed 4 twice. Okay. Whiskey 4.
I got him that time. Whiskey 4 Juliet Romeo. All right, what's that name and location, please, sir?
Whiskey 4 Juliet Romeo. Tennessee. Get out of town. All right. Yeah.
Well, appreciate you contacting us, Ron, from Lexington, Tennessee. You sounded pretty good, but right in the noise level. Did you get that, Darryl?
Cool.
What's his name? You said he's in Lexington, Tennessee. What's his name?
Lexington, come back on that name again. I just let it slip.
So we can.
Okay, Ron, Romeo, Oscar, November. We got you, bud.
Joseph
Appreciate you
R.
checking in.
It must be Joseph Ron Britt or Ronald.
I
So
got it
some
down.
people go by their middle name, like Owen. Owen goes by his middle name. Apparently, I don't know. I just know that from his
Well, we
two
got
on
Ron down in Lexington, Tennessee. So, they're all supposed to check in tonight. Yeah, it's
Received his hand ticket in
Jimmy
1978.
put out a job up there.
Oh my goodness.
Roger, Nick Control.
I gotta be the youngest one in
there,
this
but I
whole
can't
group.
hardly pull them out right
Maybe.
there.
I hope not.
Okay, that station tried to check in. Try it again.
All right, that check in for the Alabama Simplex net. Please try that again. You're right down in the noise level.
I can't hear him from here, so let's go back to channel 7. Oop. So a lot of times at the same time, I know I've titled this Central Alabama Simplex Net, but sometimes at the same time people go into the Blount County repeater and do a repeater net as well. So I like to swap back and forth. I'm playing around with the names. I'll add more information, but I mean, you know, you guys get it.
All right, that KI4 station trying to check in. Please come back again and let me see if I can catch your stuff fixed. With you.
Okay, I'm not hearing anybody else. So.
Anybody at all here in that station? I guess not, Jimmy.
Yes, not. He come in there pretty strong right there at the beginning, but he just kept fading and fading. All right, back to net control. KN4 OKY.
Okay, who else wants to check into the Central Alabama Simplex net? Come down. Let's see if we can get David and Cliff and Mark from Lamar County. Are y'all in there?
David, are y'all in there? W4 GMI, KK4 PKR, Mark, are y'all in there? Don't sound like they in there, Jimmy.
Oh, they're in there, but the noise level is just right up there with them.
Yeah, this was David, W4 GMI, Cliff, KK4 PKR, and Mark. They're all in Lamar County.
Lamar. All right. There's no way I could probably hear them from here. But
I'm not hearing them
that's
good
why
enough
this
right there
relay
to make
exists.
them out.
If they were in there, I don't think they're in there yet. It may be, yeah, matter of fact, they may be trying to reach me now. Yeah, I got them. Okay, Cliff's in there. Okay, we got KK4 PKR, KO4 BFK, and then 4 GMI. Go ahead and put out a call while I write these down, Jim.
Roger, roger. All right, anybody can hear my voice. Wishing to check in on the Alabama
All right.
Simplex net.
So
Give 'em a
Jamie's
call
putting
right
out another call, which is good. I doubt I'll be able to hear them. This guy's spicy. So let's circle around just a little bit. See if we can hear a little bit of rag chewing. There we go.
Just say the Ohio family.
Oh no, this is probably ducting from another. I get a lot of interference on this repeater frequency from somewhere in Tennessee, actually, which is pretty impressive, actually. It'd be nice to be able to talk to Tennessee, but I can kind of hear them.
We got Cliff, David, and Mark.
Not much going on the others,
From Lamar County.
as far as my memory goes. My memory channels go.
They can hear me. Alright, David, D4IGK, the Central Alabama Simplex net. Who else wants to check in?
Kilo India 4 Romeo, KI4R, Ken, Fluff Park.
Ken, I got you down. You at home tonight?
Yes, sir, at the moment, fixing to run back by the office and do a final walkthrough for the evening. Hope y'all are doing okay.
Yeah, having a good night so far. So it's going good. I'll be glad this warm weather gets here starting tomorrow.
Oh, yes. It's been a miserable week. I freeze all the time, and it's really been tough this week. But I'll gladly take the rain over the cold and no ice.
Roger on that, that's for sure.
All right, thanks for all you do. Tell the guys I said hello, and hope you get a good number for tonight.
Roger. Well, we're getting one pretty good so far, so it's going fairly well. So we're missing a few people.
All right, 5 people in the chat. What's up? How's the audio? How's the video? Everything cool? Everybody happy?
Thank you, Ken. Good to hear you.
Any suggestions? Anything?
Alright, David D4IGK, the Central Alabama Simplex net. Who else wants to check in? KQ4 G&B. Hey, David, how's everything going? Yeah, it's going pretty good. We got getting a few check-ins and everything, and warmer weather's on the way. Starting tomorrow.
Good. Please.
Take care, David. Thanks for checking in with us. Who else wants to check in tonight?
Oh, this is the boring part, to be honest, y'all. I wish,
All
right. If you haven't checked
I wish I could have started
check
in
them out.
before they called me, so which is great. So I'm on their roster, which is what I wanted in a good way. Daryl and Owen do a really good job of this, and I missed last week and the week before because of work. And now they still call my name, which is good. So eventually, I want to get to the point where I want to make some calls out, kind of like the guy Jimmy that was doing that earlier, where he did a call and he did what you did. So that's why this is important.
After the night, we got warmer weather coming.
And I don't want to talk over the chat here or over the over the radio stuff. But what it is, kind of a big point of this is that this is to relay people in who can't hear each other, and that's why they call it a net. So say I'm here in Coleman, but I need to talk to someone, say in somebody in Aniana or north or south. This is based in Birmingham. And I need to talk to somebody say in Pelham, but I can't hear them from here. What Owen or Daryl or whoever can do is relay them. And you have a contact pretty much across a really big portion of Alabama. So that communication can happen in say like maybe not like an emergency or a grid down thing. I'm not much of a prepper myself, to be honest, but this is just fun to me to kind of break it down
WD4SS. Yeah, I helped
and
Daryl
get a bunch of people who can communicate with each other.
And got one of the 3 target bucks I was after this year, so I can I can say the cold weather was definitely worth it.
Oh, that's way too bright, huh?
Hey, copy that. Well, it's once a year, so I just I enjoy it when I can. Roger that. Well, I'm gonna turn it back over to Daryl and see if we can pull in a few more check-ins. Good chatting with you, WD4SS.
All right, Robbie. Good to hear you, and you take care, and we will catch you a little bit till later on there for sure. Enjoy the more spring-like weather here. With it comes about 6 inches of rain, I heard. So, anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Roger. Who else wants to check into the Central Alabama Simplex net? Come now. All right. Anybody, anywhere? If you haven't check in now.
Hi, Daryl. Check me in. Whiskey 4, Juliet Golf Delta Glen, and Jeannie Kilo 4, Juliet Lima Oscar. Over.
Hey, Glenn. Good to hear you tonight. Tell Jenny we said hey.
I missed that call, sorry.
I didn't get to go these past couple of days. I had nobody to watch Jenny. God, I sure wanted to get out there. But tell John, tell him the season's not over. He's got 2 more to put on his tag. Hey, Glenn. WD4SS. Yeah, I'm still after that big one out there on public, but I tell you what, that's gonna be a hard one to catch up with. But hey, hopefully you'll get to go before the season ends and get you a good one. But I'll talk with you a little bit later on. Hi, John. Yeah, season's not over. I'm gonna take some vacation the first 2 days in February and decide if I want to go to Coosa or Holland. Hey, my boss, he killed another one yesterday. Another 8 points, so he tagged out.
Wow.
Man, he must know where they're at. Yeah, he's like me. He's hunted Hollands and Coosa, but God, practically for 40 years. I keep asking him where is he hunting. He says Coosa Management Area, but that's all I get out of him.
Coosa Management Area.
Yeah, copy that. I have one of the guys in one of the groups where I hunt, and he's always getting big deer. He said, "Oh yeah, I get them out there at Talladega National Forest." And I said, you do know that's over 6,000 acres. That kind of narrows it down a little bit.
Yeah, I've hunted the national forest. That's a lot of walking.
Outdoor Alabama.
It definitely
Official
is.
site.
Well, it's some beautiful land out that way, too. But, hey, good luck on it, and I'll catch you a little bit later on.
Yeah.
All right, John, if I get one, I'll let you know. Good night, Daryl. Talk to you next Sunday.
That's why I like this stuff, too. I like a little bit of
As
action.
always, and good luck. Tell Jenny we said hey.
Roger, Roger.
You learn a lot about a lot
Okay,
of
who else
stuff,
wants to check in tonight?
especially if you just listen.
All right, WD4IGQ, the Central Alabama Simplex Net. If you haven't checked in, check in now.
Barrel.
Jimmy, you want to put out a final call?
I sure can. I can hear some in there trying, but can't hardly pull them out of the weeds. All right, last call right there for anybody wishing to check in on the Alabama Simplex Net. Call in now.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's not his radio. This, okay, I'll admit this browser is full of ads, whereas the Chrome on my MacBooks and stuff don't have near as many ads.
Just can't pull him out there, Darrell. He's the only one I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's
Okay, well, I believe everybody got them all.
Thanks
All right,
for
final
it
call.
works.
If you haven't checked in, check in now. Whiskey Bravo 4, India Whiskey. Hey, Dennis, I got you down. Thanks for checking in with us. Thanks for good to see you yesterday. Well, I got it fixed yet. It's kind of intermittent, but I'm taking it over there tomorrow morning and see if we can get something done with it. Well, we're in the car and it is hot as all get out. It's comfortable in here. I got it on 68 degrees and it is more than comfortable. I can promise you that. Okay, take care. Final call. If you haven't checked in, check in now.
Hold on. Here we go.
All right. The Central Alabama Simplex Net is an ARRL affiliated net. We'll take you to this traffic. Is there any traffic to be passed? Go now. I want to thank everybody who checked in tonight. I want to thank all my deck patrols, all the people who relayed stations in. Most of all, I want to thank you for helping Alabama be prepared. This will conclude the net. 73s, everybody. Everybody enjoy the warmer weather. Start tomorrow. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you, Jimmy.
Roger, Roger. Y'all have a good one, Darrell.
Okay, we're going to be breaking the station now.
Be safe, Darrell. Hello, Jimmy. Have a easy there to you, buddy. Have a great week. I'm going to see you on the TV here. I'm sitting doing the puppies. Hey, I got me a deer a couple of weeks ago and didn't even have to leave the house.
Stuff store. I didn't know this existed.
That sounds pretty good.
Red.
So how about that? Okay, we'll talk to you soon. WD4IGK.
All right, y'all have a good one. Get in for OKY, clear.
WD4IGK clear.
All right. So that was a net. I guess everybody kind of understands what's kind of going on because not only is it kind of fun, it can get, I understand how it can get kind of boring in the way that you know, it's just anybody else want to check in, this and this and this. Everybody's checking in with a little bit of traffic, or like, you know, traffic. So it's just a way to kind of communicate with Alabama, central Alabama, you know. On 2 meters, all that was simplex. Simplex means just radio to radio, with the exception of relays and stuff. So, what you can do, I've heard them activate before. This was, I think, before I had my license. I had bought this radio, and I was getting very close to getting my first, getting my technician license. And then I heard them check in during a thunderstorm, and everybody was checking in, and they were relaying information directly to the, like NOAA. So that was kind of cool. I was like, man, that really lit a fire for me to actually go and get my technician just from listening. And I was listening. No, I wasn't listening on this. I was listening on my bow phone here. My bow phone, my janky deal here. So, you know, it's just kind of something fun to be able to do. So now, let's kind of scroll through and see if anybody gets on any of the repeaters around.
Always some comments about that, but I'm going to get in the mic.
It's a Blunt County repeater. Let's go to the repeater book and look it up. Oh, that was our search. Yep, 146-700.
Thanks, Larry. AF4PN, Joel. Hey, good evening, Dr. Dave, and everybody on the net.
Whoa, it don't say Blunt County.
And Aniana. Hope everybody's kept warm. Yeah, I'm like Jerry. I'm glad to see this couple weather kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put that wrong stuff.
Y'all have
Dr.
to
Skyball Mountain.
check me in and out. Thank you.
Blunt County. Let's click on it.
Yeah, my old house doesn't have any insulation, and then
Lots of good info here.
walls. What's overhead is settled.
As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about joining this club, which I think would be very awesome. It's very active. A lot of people on it. Okay. I don't know if they're going alphabetical.
Kilo November 4, Zulu Foxtrot Hotel. Tommy and Trustful. Everyone have a great week.
Awesome. This happens at the same time as the Central Alabama Simplex net, so I'm not able to know what they call it. But I'll check in later.
KO4OTB.
Hey, Clara.
Hey, Dr. Dave. Claire in Locust 4, and if you can relay in KG4GXM Billy, and Dale is KF4D AIAX, or OAX, sorry, and KM4FDL, that's Renee, and Bradley also, I don't have his call. And they will check me in and out. 73 to everybody. Thank you for calling the net. KO4OQB.
Okay, it's a pretty good number. I think I'll just quit the net right. Thank you, Clara. This is KG4HDQ, Blunt County Amateur Radio Club, Sunday Night Net. Next on the payroll is AV4QO. Cecil? This is KB4QO, Cecil from Adamsville. And Dr. Radio sounds exceptionally well tonight for the net, so just thought I'd let you know that whatever you're doing there, keep on doing that. And anyway, things is going well around here, and hopefully after a doctor visit tomorrow, maybe we'll continue on that. And anyway, 73 all, and thank everybody for the prayers. 73, back to death. Amen, brothers. We will continue to do it. And I'll have to send a letter of thank you to Wang Gang Train in China, because this is El Cheapo TYT. I think I paid $100 for it. W4NIC, Barry.
Barry's the one that gave me the books for my general.
Okay, KQ4ETC, Philip.
Good evening, Dr. Dave. Yeah,
Anybody listening. Who are you? How's the audio? How's everything doing?
Doing good tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Back to net.
Feel free to chat.
We ain't shy. Brother, but you're a blessing. Appreciate it. Got you down here. K4 BBR, boys. KD4GS, Jimbo.
Good Lord, these ads are terrible.
Good to hear one in there. I'm also glad to see that the little warmer weather's coming. Thank you for calling in that. Jan's son-in-law, Tim's been called out on business, and she never misses the opportunity to spend time with her two surviving granddaughters. So check her in, KN4IYN, and everybody stay safe. KB4GS back to net. Amen, brother. Let's call that redeeming the time. W4ODS, Mac.
All right. Quickly scan through.
I'm checking in. KK4. This is KK4 LSU boys, North Gardendale. Just got in from church.
Oh, it is Sunday.
Remember my wife. Hopefully we can see a doctor tomorrow about her hip. She's getting to be in a good bit of pain now. Other than that, it's just cold, and I'm staying in. I'll be here through the duration 73. Back to net control. We go outside and enjoy the cold of the day, boys. Hey, yeah, we got Barbara on the prayer list we prayed for. I don't know if you heard it or not, so we did, and we'll continue. KN4 BYC, Danny. And I hope Danny's recovered. He's had no surgery himself. KG4 IMI, Mike. KG4 JTS, JT. KO4JYU, Larry.
Oh, I'm hoping I'm still on their list.
Yeah. KJ4QDF, John, I know you're there. Roger. KJ4QDF. Good evening, Doc Dave. Good evening to the net. Talk to the family up in Indiana. They're getting ready to get hit with another hard cold wave, and they sent me a winter's poem. It was E.I. is cold in the poem. Appreciate you, buddy. KJ4QD, back to you, sir. Melodious, I'll put it in an English textbook. Thank you, John. KM4HKB, Steve. KM4HKB, Steve, and hey, I'm in and out tonight. I want to remind everybody that Winter Field Day is coming up. Just in time to get rid of this cold winter. KQ4ETC, I think, has information on it, and there's also a page on the website if anybody's interested. 73, so thanks for calling the net tonight, Dr. Dave. KM4HKB, clear.
Ooh. What was the?
What was that? Shame I forgot to say anything about it, but that's the last weekend in January, and Philip has some information on that. Like Steve said, it's posted on the website too. So we need to send it to W4TRX, David.
Okay, let's check out their website.
W4TRX, no traffic, all the in and out. David, N4RDJ, Roger. N4RDJ, it's Roger. I'm in Springville, in and out.
I'm not a fan of this computer,
Roger.
but it works. Yeah, there we go. Should bring the. Yep, there'll be a 4BLT.org. I'm going to put that in the chat. Okay.
Okay, that's the end of our member side. Did I miss anybody?
Oh, there's
KN4RAV. You is? I was wondering what happened to you, Gary. Thank you. Anybody else?
All right, y'all.
Now we go to the non-member side. Our regulars, first of all, the voice of Talladega, KF4LPC.
Check out the
Jim.
website, join whatever they're doing on the Winterfield Day, January 26th.
Dr. Dave, good afternoon to the net. Hope everybody's doing well. Have a great week. I'm glad that the Lord's spared us. I'm going to say one thing. What's going to help our country is the book of Joel. Those 3 chapters. That's gonna help America more than bombs, guns, nuclear weapons, and everything. The book of Joel. Now some of us pronounce Joel. Joel. That's gonna help our country more than any bomb, more than any nuclear weapon whatsoever. Because this country is lacking God. LACKING. This country needs God. Everybody turning to everything but the Lord. Youth programs, big rent programs, this, that. The only thing gonna help America now is capital JESUS. And the universal, some call it capital GOD. He's my Messiah, the everlasting Father, my Prince of Peace, the great I am.
All right.
And I guarantee you, he's the only one can help this nation. So get him back into school. Hey. That'll stop the guns. That'll stop this, stop that. So only thing gonna help this country is Jesus. This has been KFLPC. I speak the truth. It's in the King James Version of the Bible. I'm back quiet.
Just like the Psalms say, thanks, Jim. The wicked and all the nations that forget God shall be turned into hell. We're being turned into hell. That brings us to KM4ASG time. W4BLT, here is KM4ASG. Wow, that was a great testimonial from Jim. I enjoyed hearing that. He's certainly right about that. We need to return to morality and self-discipline and compassion more than anything in this country, and I hope it comes soon. I really do. Changing topics, thanks, Dave, for the reference as a regular. Much of my life I've been referred to as sort of irregular, so to have somebody put me on the other side of the fence sounds pretty good. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. David, I'm going to have to cut and run tonight, but I'll be back next week. So back to Ned from KM4ASG. No, you and I are just alike. We're just relatively normal. W3NH, Owen.
Good evening, Doc. Not much to report here. We just thawed out from the freezes we've had this week, and even though it's going to be raining, I'll welcome the warmer temperatures. Haven't got an update on Piper, but maybe we'll hear something shortly. Back to that.
Amen. Winter in the south, when it's after the cold leaves, here comes the rain. But amen for it. W4CBS, Danny. W4CBS, Danny, South Jefferson County. Hey, I don't have nothing for you. Sure don't. Hate to have a wonderful evening. Man, it's cold out there right now. Hey, I'm looking forward to the warm temperature. But, with the rain, we'd liable to have some thunderstorms come up. Everybody stay weather aware. W4 CBS. I'll be here for a duration. Danny, years ago, I don't ever remember thunderstorms in the wintertime. That's a pretty regular occurrence, which I may not have been paying any attention either. KJ4UGU, Jim. Good evening, Doc Dave and Annette. This is KJ4UGU, Jim and Clay. Check me in and out, please. Thank you, Jim. Made of clay like all of us. KO4CHB, Tim. Good afternoon. This is Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Hotel Bravo, Jim and Jasper. Coming in wide open there, Tim. Thank you. KF4BKL, Maxwell.
Let's see what my power's at here.
W4YTO, Mel.
That's 5 watts. Let's do 10, just in case.
I know this
The
one.
propagation doesn't seem
KN4SRO,
super great tonight.
Evening, KN4 SRO, Warren and Coleman.
Warren. You're very reliable. Appreciate
A4VHF Curtis. Comment, W308. Go ahead, Owen. Curtis is no longer with us. Before you panic, he's still alive and well. He's just moved. He's moving to Washington State, so you think he lost the roll call with. Oh, yeah. I knew somebody was going to Washington State. I didn't know who it was, though. Yeah, thank you. So I crunched through that. I wish it was there. KE4HUW, Byron. KO4HAU, Mark. This is KO4HAU, Mark in Pleasant Grove. Thank you, Mark. WD4LLG, Robert. KN4YGW, Mike. KN4YGW, Mike in Gardendale. Mike. KC8DSP, Matt. KC8DSP. Almost stepped on you, man. Thank you. KO4NMT, Mike. Good evening, Doc Dave. Everybody on the net. This is KO4NMT, Mike and Justin. Signal from Jasper. Thank you, Mike. KO4WAU, John. KZ4BQ, Jeff. KO4NAC, Colton.
KO4 NAC.
Hey, Colton, thank you. N4LRX, Bob.
That is.
KEOU. This is KE0U, Eric and Smoke Rise. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I don't know if I've officially made the members list yet, but I did put in my application at the Freeze Fest. So maybe I didn't make the cut, but if I did, maybe we can move me over. KE0U. And you know what's caused that, Eric? The attendance at the meeting was pretty bad, and our secretary treasurer she was under the weather and didn't have the applications and all, so we couldn't take any action on it. But I don't think we got anything to worry about. We got another meeting coming up pretty quick, and we'll deal with it promptly. So thank you, Eric. Yeah, you ought to be moved over by next net. Well, not next net, but pretty quick anyway. After the second Tuesday of next month. Okay, that brings us to KN4YGW, Mike. Well, that brings us to the end of my non-members list. Anybody else out there wishing to check in, please call now. This is it.
Okay. Well,
Kilo Delta 4, Oscar November Bravo, Godfrey, and Warrior. Good evening to the net. Please add me to your non-members list if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Thank you, and just check me in and out. Hey, this is my man Godfrey with, who was that? I can't remember. This was on TV the other night from 1930. Thank you, Godfrey. We'll add you to the list. Okay. And, let's put a note here. Hold on.
Let's do. While he's talking about that, let's do.
Try to get a little closer to the microphone because I didn't hear any audio. All I heard was the carrier.
Ragchu. Awesome. 146620. This is one of my favorite repeaters.
Okay, I guess
I'm
not.
going to join this club. Let's look him
Yeah,
up.
I think I may have seen that call around, John. Did I send you pictures
These ads are.
of Jacob's black truck after he got the windows tinted? I can't remember if I did or not.
Okay.
No, I don't believe so.
I'll go ahead and send them over to you. You can look at it when it's safe to do so. They pretty dark.
is.
Yeah, I used to have a 88 N10 Blazer, the Tahoe edition, 4.3, four-wheel drive, nice, real nice, almost fully restored. I was going to do a LS swap in it, and I had 5% window tint all the way around in that thing, and I had 3 different cops tell me on 3 different occasions that, you know, that tint's illegal and everything. I said, yeah, it might be illegal, but it's only a $20 ticket, and man, it looks good. And they just kind of snickered at me.
Yeah, I wish it were still a $20 ticket. The last 3 that we got were $165.
Cool. Looking up that website.
Yeah, that definitely went up, and that's about how much window tint costs.
John, I tell you a story about that. I had a co-worker over there. It was I guess it was over there in Pelham when I was doing I had gotten off active duty to come back to work for the same guy I was working before. And anyway, one of my co-workers ran this stop sign, and anyway, policeman pulled him over and said, he said, yeah, you kind of rolled through that stop sign, and he told him that, he said, oh, I'm sure I stopped, and yeah, maybe you're right. Anyway, the policeman told him, says, you know what the difference between stopping and almost stopping is? He said, there ain't no telling. 174.50.
Yeah, copy that. Man, that's that's the truth right there. Yeah, I had somebody tell me one time, he said, you know, all those traffic laws as far as speeding and stuff like that, it's not illegal to speed. It's just considered, you know, frowned upon, and everything's legal with a fine.
That's a good
Yes.
point.
Hey, good evening, Matt.
Hey, good evening, guys. I was reminded of a story, probably pretty old because this thing doesn't happen anymore, but same thing Daryl was talking about. The officer pulled over a guy. Said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I, slowed down enough at that stop sign. And cop got him out of the car, started beating him. He's like, all right, you want me to slow down or you want me to stop?
Oh, goodness. That was funny.
Good evening to you all, KCDSB.
KCDSB?
This is in Lebanon again, was it that?
Sorry, what was that, Daryl? The
KC3.
Coleman that came over on the other radio real loud.
I said that wasn't Lebanon, was it?
Wait a second. All right, let's check on that real quick.
Warren Coleman.
Okay. I might check into this one.
Appreciate you joining us tonight, Warren. W3PTL, Mr. Steve.
Evening, Jeremy, and the rest of the net. This is Steve, W3PTL.
This is a
and
net
Johnson.
live stream,
Sure,
by the way,
they
so
have a
I
warm
might
and
as well
blessed
just go with the nets. This is a net too. They're all happening at the same time.
All right, KD4 ONB. About KJ4 UTO.
Wow, I still
Yeah, that about all that. It's KJ4
Thank you,
UTO.
whoever you are.
Appreciate you
Let me
being
know
here.
how I
I
can
also
improve.
relay kilo forward. Delta Uniform Bravo. Go ahead and up out on that.
All right, Mary, appreciate you joining us now. We got you and Barbara checked in. KK4 CWX, Mr. JR. KK4 CWX over in Honeyama City. Hi, JR. We was able to get you in there. Next up is KO4 CHB.
Coleman repeater. Let's go to repeater book, and I'll put that in the
I put you down.
chat.
I think it was you, Tim. Wasn't able to hear you perfectly. We'll give that a try. Next up is W4JTS. JT, appreciate you joining us tonight. We got you down. How about KE4HEW, Mr. Byron? KQ4LYM.
You can do it.
Get back up and grab some of these and see if they come in late. KI4AXN, Mr. Harris.
145 for you too. And 4 to you in. All right.
KI4BYM. That's all that I have on the roll call tonight. Are there any late or additional check-ins? Please go now.
KO4 NAC, Kilo Oscar 4, November Alpha Charlie, Colton, and Hansville.
Okay, Colton, got you checked in with Hansel. Thank you.
KO4CTV, Mike and Bob, Mike, good evening.
Cool. That was easy.
I get KO4HCD.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie, Tango Delta.
KF4CTD.
That's correct.
I appreciate you checking in with us. Any other later additions, please go now. This is Kilo Oscar 4 Whiskey out the airport. John Coleman. Okay, John, appreciate you checking in with us this evening. Got you down. All right, any other later additionals, please go now. Here's Kilo Oscar 4 November Mike Tango, KO483 Mike.
Boom.
All right, Mike, we got you. KO4NMT.
All right. We got Coleman repeater, we got Blunt County, and we got Birmingham Simplex net. Let's go back to the Bald
Any
Rock
other later
Mountain.
additionals, please go now.
I guess I must have stopped on this
I was kind of trying to look for the
Honestly don't remember. I've been kind of halfway watching it.
website for this one, but it looks like it's only on repeater book. I don't think they have an actual website for
I
repeater.
believe
So, TCT.
well, good evening to you, John, as
I
well.
can add this to the chat as
Where
well.
did you talk today? I
Just in
think
case
a
you're
couple
curious,
weeks ago.
check it out. Get educated.
You were on the 145 4-5 computer with another gentleman. I think you guys are maybe traveling together through Argo and talking about those guys. And those cops, man, I don't know what their problem is because, we're all housed in one building. We know the cops well. They pulled over the firemen, like in the parking lot of the firehouse, saying, hey, you need to watch your speed on Argo Margaret or whatever. I clocked you, this and that, the other. They're just, they had a whole lot of like professional courtesy there, either. And, court day, I think is Thursday at Argo for all the traffic citations and whatnot. Man, you can't find a place to park at that location. Same thing. It's all on a one roof over there. KCATS.
Yeah, roger that. I've been there. Not for me, but for my son. He got one over there coming down that hill like everybody else. And I told him, you cannot go
that's slow on that road.
Oh, lots of information in the chat.
And I guess they've been like
if you want
that
to
for
really check it out,
decades.
just get it. Just
Talking with a lot of the
this
old
is
guys,
just the beginning too. This is only
I've been in the community a long time.
VHS.
They've always been that well,
only
and
got
it's
my
not even
definition.
the same cops. I
Might have been
really don't know what the deal is. I've inquired. I'm like, I talk with the police chief on a regular basis because we're getting new radios and everything over there. I sit down and I'm like, what's with your guys, man? Why are they citing? And he's like, well, blah, 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 a bunch of gibberish, you know. It never give me a straight answer. I'm like, what? Kind of crappy.
That's how they're paying for all them new radios.
Oh, seriously. WD4SS. Hey, Matt, by chance, did you hear about that fire downtown Birmingham today?
Wow.
I did. So I was working at Argo today. It's my part-time job. I worked the first half of the shift, and somebody else wanted some hours, so I got off a little bit early. But yeah, apparently it's a 14th Street North and First Avenue North abandoned building that apparently has burned before. And judging by the footage that I saw on James Spann's Facebook page of, I guess, drone footage or whatever, it looks like Birmingham Fire is kind of letting it go.
Yeah, copy that. It looked like it might have been an abandoned building, but it's probably best to let everything burn out. That way they don't have to worry about it again.
Well, that area right there is just absolutely saturated with homeless. And as cold as it's been, it's absolutely no surprise.
Yeah, it definitely is. But, hey, John, I seen the pictures. I got stopped at a red light up there in Chelsea, and, man, that thing looks sharp. WD4SS.
Yeah, it looks really good. It sure does. I told him, I said, I don't give it very long before you get pulled over, so just be prepared for it. KQ4ESQ.
Yeah, probably not, but hey, my boss got some window tint on his truck, and from the outside looking in, it looks really dark, but it's only, it's the meter, like a tint meter, only reads it at like 30%, but it is a ultra UV ceramic film. It's kind of pricey, but it matches, it makes it look a lot darker than it actually is.
Yeah, we've got the ceramic film on all of ours. On my Jetta and the Q5, and my daughter's Honda, and now his truck.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
What is the factory tent? Or is there a factory, like, setting or whatever? Or is it different for different makes?
I don't know if it's consistent, Matt. This truck that we're talking about is a 2017 GMC Sierra, and it didn't have any tint on the front too, or anything. It just had the back ones. And he ended up putting tint over the back, and then tinted the front two dark enough to match the tint over the factory tint in the back, and then the windshield as well.
I always thought about doing that with my truck, but I think I'm getting ready to sell it. Anybody wants a 2011
found one on Facebook. Gonna try and go look at it if the guy don't sell it. It's a 98 6-tended cab, short wheelbase, 4-wheel drive with a new motor in it. Only has 28,000 miles and the transmission has 50,000 miles. Bar joints have been done, it's been aligned, painted. I mean, it looks really good in the pictures. But I don't know, if that doesn't pan out, he might be interested in that. Just give me how much you're looking for.
Yes, I'm almost to the, fixing to go down the mountain. I'll get you on the base, WD4IGK.
All right, there. Well, we'll get you on the base station here in a bit. WD4SS Mobile.
That's just all, WD4IGK, going down the mountain.
What's that for you, Daryl? KCDSP. John, I really hadn't thought about it too much. I've been thinking about a new truck for a while, but I don't know. We talked a little bit about the trade-in thing, and I really don't think I want to do that. Can't hardly get anything for a truck to trade in anymore. But the resale on these things seem to be really good. I just sell it outright. And I babied this truck, taking care of it. I mean, the inside looks absolutely new. I take it to the car wash and vacuum it weekly, things like that. I've planned on driving it until it fell apart, but now I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. I make a little bit more money. I'd like to have one of these new ones, but then I start looking at the new ones, and I'm like, oh God, no, I don't need that. $45,000 for a 3-year-old truck with 50,000 miles on it. Like, I think I bought my truck. It's a 2011. I bought it in 2014. Had, I think, 42,000 miles on it. I bought it for, I think, $25,000. I put a little bit down on it. My payments were like $250 or something a month. It's just not doable now. I was looking at these payments like in the $500, $600 range. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yep, you're right about that. You can't really touch a truck for under 50,000 now. And yeah, you'd be better off to sell it outright. Yeah, and it might be out of our price range, which is fine, but I want you to get whatever you need to get out of it. But I would definitely sell it outright before I would trade it, because they'll give you squat for it, and then they'll turn around and sell it for market retail value.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I know Devin really wanted my last truck. And, I don't know. I was like, man, I had absolutely zero problems with it, but I was like, man, thinking there were going to be problems with it, I didn't want to sell it to a guy I knew. But this truck, I would sell it to somebody I know. I've taken care of it. It is older. It's going to have some issues. But right now, it doesn't have anything major that I know about. But Devin likes my trucks because he put the NMOs in there.
Yeah, I'd like to have that on my car one day too, but it's not a priority right now. I was going to say something. Oh, well, there's one that, what he's driving right now is our 2008 major, but it does need a few things to get it back running right again.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you've ridden in my Silverado. You know what it's about. I mean, it's been a really good truck, and if I need to drive it for a few more years, then it's, that's fine. But just these car prices are astronomical. I'm like, I don't know. I thought buying a used truck was going to be cheaper, but my God, used trucks 4 years old with 80,000 miles on it for still $45,000. My God.
Where you at, John? How far you made it down the road?
Oh, I'm just going through Harpersville right now and moving along pretty good. WD4SS. Yeah, I'd have to say the the used car market, especially with pickup trucks, man, you could make a lot of money if you had a couple old pickup trucks for sale.
Yeah, this got this 98 that we're wanting to go look at. He's asking $8,000 for it, which to me seems, crazy for a 98 model truck. But if everything that he advertises about it is true, then he's really just probably trying to get some money back out of it that he's put into it recently. Because he shows receipts on there for like the motor swap and all that, and that was over $4,000. And he said the transmission was replaced about 50,000 miles ago, and it's got ball joints and alignment, good tires, and this and that and the other. So I mean, I get that he's not wanting to give it away.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just the parts and everything, engine, transmission, and all the suspension work with new tires. I mean, new tires alone, you're looking at $1,000. So, yeah, I mean, if the truck looks like it's in good shape and runs and drives, it's definitely be a good one.
Yeah, and you specifically mentioned suspension. Other than ball joints, I didn't mention suspension, but he did say it has Rancho adjustable shocks all around too, and a Flowmaster exhaust system. And I was looking at the pictures under the hood, and where it shows the motor under the hood, and it's not a stock exhaust manifold. It's got headers under there too, so there's that.
Yeah, you're getting, you'd be getting a pretty good deal there. As long as everything's done right, yeah, those old trucks, they're well worth the money. And I've seen some of the older, like, late model, I guess it's OBS body style Chevrolets, 8 to up to about $25,000 for sale. Some of them customized, nice trucks, but they hold their value, and they're definitely good vehicles.
Well, I'm not getting our hopes up too much, but of all the ones that he forwarded me and says, what about this, and I looked at this and I was like, well, if it's not a scam and everything he says in this posting is valid, then yeah, I'd definitely say it's worth going to look at. And if we can get him off of it a little bit, that's great, but if not, I think it's still probably, like you said, worth it.
Yeah, without a doubt. WD4SS. Go ahead and take one, Matt.
Casey at DSB. I was talking to one of my lieutenants on the fire department earlier. He's been bugging me for, I don't know, probably 3 years now about programming Motorola's so that they can listen to Birmingham feel, and just be done with this problem. Because I know our radio system is going to upgrade to phase 2 at some point, and at that point, the Motorola XPS 5000 series radios that we've got a plethora of laying around are going to be useless. So, and that scanner will still work. So, I gave up my personal scanner to him for probably half the price it's worth. But I don't know, he's done me well. He was my sergeant for like 4 years, and I give good breaks to folks.
Hey, copy that. Hey, that unit in scanner, is that a Bearcat scanner?
I think I don't know if Uniden and Bearcat, I think they were separate entities at one point, but they joined together maybe a long time ago, but this one's it's a Uniden and says Bearcat on it, so I guess.
Yeah, I can't remember the model number, but I've got one of those at the house, and I tell you what, they do receive a lot. I've got it programmed for pretty much all the air traffic, a lot of the Atlanta, Central, and Birmingham, and the local airport down there in Sylacauga, and it is constantly busy.
Oh yeah. This is the Uniden, like I said, HB 436, or BCD 436 HP, that's it. And the great thing about that one, and I think it's the 536, is the mobile fixed station version. They were one of the first series that you could just download the information from RadioReference.com, which is great. And so the whole database is in the radio, but you can get in there and customize it. And with those radios in our system that we use in Birmingham, you have to customize them a little bit because they don't, it's a simulcast system, they don't do well with all the different towers. You got to tell the radio to forget a bunch of the towers and just listen to, I live in Trussville, I work in Birmingham. Pretty much the scanner never leaves my house, so I just program in the very closest tower on it for the trunk system, and it works fine. You just have to tell it to forget about the rest of the towers, or then it gets desensed and you can't follow the conversations on talk groups. So anyways, this guy's been bothering me for a long time. I'm like, you know what, just buy this scanner for me. I want the new one coming out. And the new one that matches, I've got the Uniden SDS 200 here at the house. Was worth, it's been worth every penny. This thing works absolutely flawless. Now, they've even got firmware upgrades to where it's got waterfall display on it, but you've got to buy that extra option, which, I don't know. It gives you the option to play with it a little bit on the radio, and I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it. It's only $60 for an upgrade, but probably at $60 I can throw towards groceries instead of that scanner feature, in case he BS me. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and back out of here. I don't mean to leave y'all, but might need to assist with the puppy dog over here a little bit. And
anyway, John, you be safe going the rest of the way home, and Daryl gets back in here and tell him I said good talking to him, and have a good night. And you too, Matt. And we'll catch up with all y'all later on. This is KQ4ESQ73 for now.
Roger that, John. We'll catch you a little bit later on, and yeah, go take care of that puppy. I'm less than 10 minutes from the house, so I'm moving along pretty good. WD4SS Mobile.
Good night, John. Good talking to you. We'll listen out for you again. Go and tell me about it. Zero Mountain. Well, while I was at work today at the fire station, they've got this new Xerox machine, which is great for printing out stuff. It actually went through and printed out some of the aircraft stuff. Obviously, this unit in scanner I've got at the house has all that in it, but I'd like to add maybe a couple little things here and there to mobile radios, things like that. I printed out the what is it you just said, the Atlanta ATC or whatever?
Yeah, the main one I've got programmed in is the Atlanta Air Traffic Control Approach, which you hear a lot of the airplanes coming in to land. I can't really hear towers unless band conditions are open, but all the airplanes coming in, you definitely can hear those.
I made use of the Xerox machine in the firehouse. I got a big old big pack of stuff printed out, but the Birmingham airport stuff was kind of more important to me. I like listening to the approach, and, departure, and all that kind of stuff. But I did have all the other Atlanta stuff somewhere in this packet. I really haven't looked through it since I printed it out, but give me well, you said you're just about home, aren't you?
Sorry guys, my camera battery died. That's always fun.
Yeah, copy that. Roughly about 10 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less.
Oh, we have a 5th viewer. What's up? Number 5. Whoever you are. Awesome. Thank you.
Give me just a second to look through this packet and find all that. I had some questions about some of the frequencies. Stand by one. KCBS.
All right, WD4SS standing by.
Oh, I'm back. D4S.
Hey, welcome back. Did you get everything taken care of?
Daryl.
Almost. I still got to get some. Ate an assistant guy eat a Jimmy Dean sausage and biscuit.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I got Dora her weekly treat, and got Bridget a surprise, kind of an early Valentine's present. So she should be thrilled when I get home.
Roger on that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, we always go out to eat for Valentine's Day. That's our annual Valentine's Day, right?
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Well, I think it was the last 2 years I've cooked a Valentine's dinner, so it worked out pretty good that way.
Roger on that. Yeah, you can't beat that with a stick, can you?
Yeah, not at all. To get the food exactly how you like it.
I find it easier to let. The only thing I'm gonna cook is probably some ribeye steak. That's my thing. Something anyway. It's motor is, and everything on the left side wasn't working too good the other day. I think it was the cold weather, so, but I got to get it fixed. I know that. Well, I got to think about what you were talking about in Lebanon. What car was it? I mean, should have had automatic running lights. Pretty much every modern car, right? What were they saying you didn't have on? Nothing? Well, here's what was happening. When I was headed down the road, as long as I was driving, the lights, with the speedometer, with the, how many miles an hour you were going, all that, the lights were off. It wouldn't light up even during broad daylight, and then every time I'd come to a stop sign or, a traffic light, the thing would go, come back on. And right now it's working fine. The other day, it did the same thing again. It messed up. And even when when you put your car in reverse, now your back camera's supposed to come on, you couldn't even see out that camera. All right, so I guess your automatic running lights didn't come on. I don't know. I thought every modern car has daytime running lights on. My Silverado does because they burn out all the time. It's a pain in the butt to change them.
WD4SS. No, he's talking about the display in the dash, like what you actually look at, has all the information for the heating, air conditioning, stuff like that, like the digital display. And I got to thinking about that, Daryl. If it is a liquid crystal display, like an LCD display, it is a chance that it could have been the cold weather creating the issue with the screen not wanting to come on or acting up. But that is it's something to definitely get checked out. But I am just about here at the driveway, so I'm going to go ahead and sign out, and I will catch you guys a little bit later on. WD4SS.
It's going to be checked out tomorrow, that's for sure. But yeah, John's right, Matt. It ended up, it worked sometimes. It's intermittent, and then you'd stop at a red light, and it'd come back on, and then you'd pull away from the red light, be going down the interstate. Darn, it thing wouldn't go back off again. But yeah, that's the display. That's what it's doing. Glad you made it home safe, John. I'll let you know what to say tomorrow. I'm going to go over probably in the morning and see what I can get done anyway. So every day for that detail.
All right, guys.
Hey, Chad, if you're still there, I found out that
It's time for old KO4NAC to go to sleep.
high and low
Everybody have a great
between
night.
like the Birmingham and Gadsden.
7-3 to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.